So guys, here you see it, one more video has been came on the LeetCode Cam channel. So in today's video, we are solving our question number 3007 by the name of maximum number that sum of the prices is less than or equal to k. So yeah, in today's video, we are solving this amazing question, and this is a medium one question which we are solving in Python 3. And by the way, this question is totally on about binary numbers, like binary representation, and these all is about. And I also shown you the table in today's question. I will be also give you the table with and a explanation with the table. And this question is based on two examples, okay? And in today's question, there are the 5 topics I included by the name of math, binary search, dynamic programming, bit manipulation, and weekly contest 380. So yeah, in today's video we are solving this question in Python 3. So let's try to solve this amazing question in Python 3. Anyways, let's move to computer screen, and please, if you are new here, so don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the all bell icon. Okay, so but anyways, let's move to computer screen. Let's do a coding with laughing game. So let's start. Let's start. 3007 question, like I've told you in my introduction, we are solving our question number 3007 by the name of maximum number that sum of the prices is less than or equal to k. Now it has given me an integer k and an integer x. Okay, means it has given me an integer k and an integer x. Means there are the two integers we have. One integer name is k and second integer name is x. Okay, now the price of a number num, means the price of a number variable is called num. Okay, which is calculated by the count of set bits. Okay, at position x is our integer. Okay, x, yeah, means that 2x and 3x or etc. It in its binary representation starting from the least significant bit. Okay, and the following table contains examples of price, how price is calculated. Okay, so in the x there is a one column here. I created 1 2 3 2 2 then 3 3. Okay, and there are the some numbers like 13 13 233 13 362, and the binary representation of it shall be 0 0 0 0 0 and then 1 1, and then again in the last there is 1, and the price is 1. Okay, price is also be 1. Here you can see it. And in the second one there is 13, means that 0 0 0 0 0 then 1 and then again 1 and then again 1. If you focus on it, this one is an on underline, this one is underlined, that's why it is bold. These one are not high underlined, so that's why it is not bold. Okay, and the price is 1 also here. And there is, these are the some binary representation which is showing you, and these are the prices. Okay, these are the prices. What? These are the prices. Now the accumulated price of the num is the total price of numbers from 1 to num. Num is considered as a cheap if its accumulated price is less than or it is equal to k. K is our integer, like I have told you here in this line. Okay, in the first starting line. And we want to return the greatest cheap number. Our task is we want to return the greatest cheap number. So how we can return it? Let me tell you. Here it is giving me an example 1 in which here he created a integer k in which he wrote in down 9, and one more integer here he created x in which he wrote in down 1, and the output is coming 6. Why? Because as shown in the table below, 6 is the greatest cheap number. Greatest cheap number. Okay, 6 is the greatest cheap number. That's why you can see in the table if you see. Okay, so that's why the output is becoming 6. You can view the table. You can see this is the table. 6 is the biggest. 6 is the greatest cheap number because in the 6 we wrote in on 1 1 10. This is a binary numbers, and there's 2 and the price is 9, so that's why. So anyways, let's come down. Example 2. If you see here in this example, we also created an integer k in which he wrote it down 7 and x integer in which he wrote it down 2. And the output ending coming 9 because as shown in the table below, 9 is the greatest cheap number. If you see, 9 is the greatest cheap number, that's why the output ending coming 9. Here you can see it. If you view the 9, here you can see this is the 9. If you see here, so these all the total number is telling me this the 9 is the greatest cheap number. Okay. So these are the two constraints which we can also be seen. So let's try to solve this question in Python in LeetCode website. So let's open it, and there are the two hints are also being included, but we will leave it, we do not view it. Okay, so let's try to write a code. So first of all, you select Python 3 from here. Okay, and then what we're gonna do now, first of all, we define a class of a solution because it is a rule of a LeetCode camp. Whenever you start to solve any question, first of all you define a class of a solution. If you do not define a class of a solution by mistake, so it will be give you an error. Okay, so for avoiding error, you can must define class of a solution. Define find maximum number self comma k. So k is our integer, so we define int, and x is our also an integer, so we define int, and minus greater than int. Def bits, and in which I define num comma mod, enter. Okay, and now what we're gonna do now, we define p comma q comma r equals to num slash slash mod comma then num and then percentage sign mod comma mod slash slash 2. Okay, return p, and we will multiply p with r, and we will be add max, in which we define 0 comma q minus r and then plus 1. Okay, it is a little bit of difficult question because this question is behalf on like a binary numbers. Okay, def price num and then semicolon, then enter. Define mx equals to 1 plus num dot bit then underscore length return sum map lambda y bits num comma 1 less than y comma range x comma mx comma x, enter back, return bisect right range and then 0 comma k multiply by, and then one more time this, then 1 less than x, and then comma, then k, then comma, then key equals to price, give the space, then price, and then minus 1. So we have written over all the code. So the last thing is to run this code. So let's run this code. So when I run this code, so the running code has been accepted or not, let's see. So it has been accepted. So let's see the submission code, and when I submit this code, so now the submission code is also be accepted, and I beat 62.50% people. So here you can see it. So let's post this solution here. So now I have posted. So I hope you enjoyed this video in which we solve our question number 603,007 by the maximum number that sum of the prices is less than or equal to k. So if you enjoyed today's video, so don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more amazing these type of new tutorials. So let's meet you in the next video and next very amazing video like this. So now for today, goodbye.